live streaming. So guys, how was your day? How was the pull request I asked you to do?
I didn't create because I didn't get in which directory and for what it will be used.
Okay.
Maybe I missed something in previous lessons.
So I see that Kostya did it. Yeah.
I don't create a pull request, but I made something in my fort. I don't know if it's not finished because I was very tired yesterday and I want leave for today, but I don't sleep very well. I'm very tired and I don't do any changes. But anyway, I believe it is something that I can show.
Okay. Okay. What about Michael? Elmar?
Yes, I wasn't able to perform some pull requests, but I did try to review some of the changes made by other guys about the discussion yesterday, especially with the playground deployments and the secret.
Okay, good. So
I also
yeah.
did some, yeah, but I don't know if you see it because it's in my fork. I did not create the podcast. So
Yeah, so create a pull request. We will review all together. And Mike.
Yes, wasn't able to do it also. Just checking all the what we did yesterday. Also reviewed all the commands. That's all.
Okay, no problem. So right now I can see two pull requests from Kostya. I would like that Kostya shows the screen and we review this pull requests all together.
Okay.
I will show it from browser. I think it will be simple.
Yeah. Yes. It's okay. So explain us what do you suggest us to do?
So first one is simple one. Just 3 schedulers instead of 1. And I split it per 2 hosts, so host 1 and 4 have schedulers alpha scheduler. And I haven't found nowhere in states scheduler state, so I decided that name not strict, yes? So it shouldn't be.
Yeah, but where I can see it?
Once more?
But I'm on a conference right now, so where can I see it?
They are asking if it's okay to move the Rio to move again.
So yes, you propose to have also 3 groups based on Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, right? And this is more or
But
less
it's only
similar.
for our
Yeah.
particular case when we have only 6 hosts, and it's simple to divide them into SLS.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So, but one question: can the name be Alpha Scheduler Bravo, or
Yeah.
it should be strict Scheduler SLS?
No, the file name can be any, so it can be Alpha, Bravo, whatever it is. But inside of this file, it should be schedule. It's yeah.
It's I found in pillars items.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Okay, the second one. The second one, the idea is to have one scheduler SLS file. It assigned to all hosts in top SLS, but inside scheduler SLS,
Mm-hmm.
I have a loop and if condition, we check last digit of IP.
Mm-hmm.
And depends on last digit. It set this digit into cron job planning. So if IP ends on 9, so cron job high state will be state every hour at 9 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And every 10 minutes will be the same every 10 minutes, but will start from 9 minutes only. So from 9 till 59 every 10 seconds.
Good. Interesting idea. The only problem I can see here is that you will end up with a little bit longer period for deployment for Kubernetes deployment, because in when we perform this every 10 minutes, one of these states is master files, which is deploying configuration into the Kubernetes. So if we have, let's say, host 1, 2, 3 as a master host in our case, so first 3 minutes you will be deploying pretty fast, and then for the next 7 minutes you will idle. Understand the problem?
Next 30 minutes, 7 minutes, you mean?
The first 3
Other
minutes.
hosts?
Yeah, so we have like host 1, 2, and 3.
Okay, so master will be updated only on first 3 minutes, and other 7 minutes.
We will not be able to.
For master.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which means no updates for Kubernetes.
I got it. So 7 minutes without any updates for master.
So the idea of having a different type of different time for scheduler per split it in 10 groups, it sounds fascinating, but I think we need to add an additional if here. And if it is a master, then we perform like in old schools 3 minutes, let's say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I like this pull request. I would like that if you can do this later on to create a pull request similar to this one to master branch with if for master servers as well. So master server shouldn't wait for update longer than 3-4 minutes, something like this. Okay. So who we have else? We have Marius and And Marius proposed to do. So Marius actually proposed to do. Can you please explain what does it mean?
Okay.
Yeah, so could you share the screen and explain what's the difference between Berlin, Dublin, and Madrid? Is it time zone or what it is? Well,
This is something that I don't do. So basically, I know you tell us to not take a look in the pillars from Hesne, but I take a look 2 days previous. I do a lot of grab there to see when we try to deploy first time the scheduler.
mhm.
So I know there was a different folder with the color. One second, open where I put it. This. And I do cities, but inside the
Okay.
cities, the file is it's the same. This I don't do any customization to the scheduler. I simply copy. Uh, my implementation is only on top .sls, and I
Mhm.
put here. I declare these cities with it's an array with the name of the cities: Berlin, Dublin, and Madrid. Here I do a for loop with every. I put here the length of the array, which will be 3.
Mhm.
So in the loop, I will have IP. I put here because it's 0. I put I plus 1, so it will be 1, 2, 3. And here
Yeah,
is the
but
index 0, 1, 2 dot scheduler. So we'll attach the file. Let's
uh,
say to
okay, okay. But what will happen if you have only 3 cities? So you suggest to assign 1 city per host. So
yes.
you will create some dictionary of cities, and if you have like 500 hosts, so you will need some 500 cities. Am I right?
Not really, because if I want to skip some host, yes, if I need to have a customized scheduler for every host, I need to have, but
No,
I can
but
skip by
uh,
the array and skip the index. I don't know, for example, in some cases.
okay. Uh, but the idea would be to like, what? How can we do that? Let's say we do not create too much cities. Like, okay, we can create by time zone. Let's say we agreed that time zone, let's say New York, London, and Tokyo, or something like this. It's the most
Yeah.
separated time zones. And we would like to perform. The idea is pretty good, actually. So we, for instance, if it is New York, London, and Tokyo, then we perform actions based on the off peak for this time zone. So we can actually assign some hosts, some pods to the host with this time zone, which means if we are doing some action, this action can be scheduled based on this time zone. But the problem here I see is that it is not scalable. So in order to like the idea of time zone is good, but you have time zone or host is binded to the city itself. So you limit your amount of hosts by limiting of cities. So you will end up with some probably maps. You will need some Google parser of cities around the world, and you will like if you have like 2,000-3,000 cities, then you need to do something about it.
Yes, but if you give me a structure, if you like, I can change this. I believe it's not the issue, but this is what come into my mind.
Yeah, it's absolutely fine. But could you please think about how can you do what can you do in order to make these cities applied like each, let's say, third host or each fourth host, and not like limit city like amount of cities to amount of
Yes.
hosts.
Yeah. This, I can put another for loop in this for loop and say instead of setting here, this I can put a for loop to say I or four, let's say four. I'm not an expert of, but let's say if I can put for I believe here I cannot use. I need to put something else like in range. You say 1 to 4. I can say plus. No, it's not correct. Sorry, I need to in range 1 to 4.
So actually, for
I believe
if
must
you
be
want
something like
to have batch, there is in Jinja there is a batch mode where you can say like range amount of hosts available, and then you can say a batch, let's say LAN cities, and you will get each of these hosts will be like each four will provide you with 3 different numbers. So there is similar what you want to do, similar to what we used inside of Hetzner. You can try this. We will not try this right now.
For example,
But yeah.
This must work, I believe. Let's say I put the Berlin for the first 4 hosts, then the Dublin, then Madrid, because I believe in range 1 to 4. Yes, must be 1 to 4, because if I leave only 4, it will put 0, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. So in this moment, if I put this I have this for loop that will number from 1 to 3 with the name of the city, and then I made the for G where I put I multiply with G, so it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 or 1 or 2, 1 or 3, 1 or 4. Then will be these 2. But it's not okay. With 2 or 1. Yes, I'm a little bit tired because I don't sleep very well. But
No problem. So I suggest is that you think about this a little bit, and like you can propose like you can update your pull requests whenever you feel you're ready.
I believe I need to put here from I to
It's okay. It's okay.
Anyway, I can fix.
Yes. Okay. And who else has a pull request? So Samuel, also, could you please show what's your ideas about this?
My idea is somehow similar to what Marius did. I will share my desktop.
Yes, please.
Yeah, you see my screen?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I used to, you showed, I don't know, 2 days ago when I created scheduler. I saw on the Hetzner there something, and I use numbers for this. I define also like this the matrix here, and then that's why I said it's somehow similar with 4 I did, but it has somehow the same flows, the same not bugs. Let's
Yeah,
say.
but your solution proposed to will number only host from 1 to 2, I believe.
To 3.
No, to 2, because
It starts
it
from
use.
here. You mean?
Yeah,
The
it
metric starts from 0. So yeah.
Just a second. Just a second.
It's something I don't hear Yaroslav.
I think Yaroslav is talking to someone in the office. That's why he muted.
Okay, I did not hear very well. Okay.
Sorry, guys. So what? Again, the meeting room problem in the office. We have only 2 meeting rooms, and one of them occupied by some boss. And so, well, if you have range from 1 to 3, it will create you 1 and 2, I think. Have you tried to execute this?
No, I did not. But you mean here because the metric starts from 0, so that's why I put to go from like 0, 1, and 2.
So
And
let's
it will take
experiment. Do you have Python?
on my machine, no.
So I executed a range from 1 to 3, similar to you,
Yeah,
because what we have is Jinja, and Jinja is Python-based templating language, let's say, and they use Python functions inside as well. So
okay.
I created a range of from 1 to 3, and it showed me 1 and 2.
Okay. Yeah, I will think about this to see what.
Okay, good. Actually, the idea of this task was not to actually implement some scheduling or anything like this. The idea was to actually show you that it's not that difficult, and you can use some programming language inside of the pillars. You can. It is similar to normal programming language. It has cycles. It has like if else and things like this. So you can use. It gives you a lot of flexibility, basically. So I think we have no more pull requests, right? Yes. So Elmer and Mike were doing this in offline mode, let's say. Right, Elmer? Mike?
Yes. Okay.
Okay. So today I would like that we actually agree on some to actually for the moment until we get some updated pull request from Kostya, for instance, who was pretty close to what we're supposed to do. I suggest that we copy paste, let's say, the scheduler from Hetzner pillars, and as Elmer was doing this offline, he didn't prepare any pull request. So I suggest that Helmer start and create a pull request with scheduler similar to what we have in Hetzner development cluster. Could you please share your screen, Elmer?
Yes.
Yes, good.
Okay. Do you guys see my screen now?
Yeah, we see your screen. At least I see. Amazing.
Okay. Okay, so from Kubernetes
branch,
and first the scheduler. Okay, so looks like
you can see what we have been doing. If you scroll down, we set the colors, and what I've been doing is like what you Marius is trying to do with additional 4. There is a pretty elegant feature of Jinja. You can use a batch. You
this
see?
part here.
Yeah, that's part here. So you have like group and the batch is 3. It is hard-coded. For some reason, I set it hard-coded. I do not know why I cannot use it. The easier is a proper way would be to actually perform length of colors. Rather, if we decided to add a new color, so we can use this. And yeah, that's it. So, Elmer, let's go ahead and you create a pull request.
So I will create the same the folders for colors blue, green, and red.
As you wish. It's for now it will be like this, but like as soon as we get some pull requests from you guys, either from Marius or from Kostya, or because right now Kostya was the closest one to the target, but we would have more time at the end of the 10 minutes and to wait, so we cannot manage it right now. But as soon as somebody will create a better scheduler, we switch to it. But yeah,
I create a new pull request with the second loop. I believe we need to have let's say four hosts split by every city to have 4 hosts, not only 1.
Just a second.
No, but you know, it's trying.
Okay, Elmer. So how it's?
Yeah, I'm still preparing.
Okay.
На этой серии ты купила?
Smoking kills, Костя.
Купила или нет?
Костя.
Wait. I need a pull request, right? Not a direct commit.
Yeah, it would be nice to have a pull request so we can all review what it is.
Okay. Because if I could, this will be a direct commit going to playground pillars. If I continue, should have this on a local fork.
Yeah, do this with a local fork in order to respect the process. We do a pull request and somebody is doing a review. Okay, sometimes you really need some change, but in this particular case, I would like that we all review what we did and why we did it this way. Meanwhile, Elmer is doing the fork of the pillars repository. I would like to describe like what are we going to do next. So after the scheduler will be ready, we will be able to actually update a cluster to the newer version, because that is what you're going to do in a real production system. So you will need to update the cluster, and only because we would like to update this with zero downtime. That is why we need this scheduler in order to run some states on a different time. So we will update our cluster. Somebody will update the cluster. Any volunteers, by the way? volunteers? Okay, I will choose someone. And after the upgrade of the cluster, we will perform some disassembly of the services. Like yesterday, we did some analysis of how to analyze when pod is not starting up, or when something is wrong with replication controller. But right now we will today we will deal with service management and load balancing and the networking part. So is it already done?
No, not yet.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually, I'm done with the fork, but for these schedulers, I am trying to review with the other guys.
No. You
Did
do not need to review it. You just create your own fork, and you perform a pull request, and we will review what you have been copied from Hetzner cluster, and
From
why
Hetzner.
it is from Hetzner cluster, the scheduler. Yes, this
Okay.
one. And we will check why what is created in Hetzner cluster is not the best option. Because the idea of this stack to dot one is, and generally the overture for the last 2-3 years is continuous improvement. So we perform why we had like 2.0 and then we have 2.1, because we improved somewhere, it's okay, then we go somewhere else and improve there. So we have some scheduler. It is working fine right now, but we would like to improve it. And actually what Kostya did is what it's maybe the way to go, because it gives you flexibility on creating scheduler based on amount of hosts actually. So we will go one step at a time, but right now just create this copy of scheduler from Hetzner. We will see.
Okay. Okay.
No? So guys, what go ahead. So right now we have a pull request from Elmer, right? No, we do not have it yet. Could you
Yeah, I
please
just
create
yeah.
a pull request? Yeah.
I just refresh the page. Okay.
So we have a pull request from Elmer. Could you please open it so we could all see what you're proposing?
Okay.
So there is nothing new. You can see this functionality on Hetzner development cluster. What I would like to check is top SLS file. What are you doing here? Can you guess what is going on? What are you doing here?
Well, to be honest, I have zero idea of what it will do
Okay,
for this
so
part.
maybe somebody can help.
Yeah.
Michael, do you have an idea?
I will try.
Okay. So what is inside of the pull request from Elmer? What is inside? Top SLS files. We do not look at the scheduler itself, but top SLS file.
Okay. So for the group range, it's 1,255 means that's the
No.
range. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So it will not reach greater than that. Then so for I in the group, so it's on the IP 172.16.236, then the I there. So meaning it won't be greater than 1,255.
Okay, good. And Samuel, do you have an idea? Like I agree with what Mike think it is doing.
Yes. About
Yeah.
this line for grouping range.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think it's that limitation that also Michael said.
1,255, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And what Mario think it is?
I'm thinking I don't exactly what is doing the pipe batch tree function there.
Okay.
I search on Google, but Google tries to tell me what the function in batch Windows batch is doing.
Okay. But what do you think it is this string is doing?
Okay. For grouping range, it will declare the variable group to be from 1 to 215.4.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know pipe batch tree is doing.
Okay.
So, is a divide or something like that?
Okay, so let's give word to Kostya. Maybe he knows what it is. Kostya? Kostya? Hello? Kostya?
Maybe he'll leave us for some minutes.
Okay,
We'll
there's no Kostya. So, Alexei?
I also.
Hello, do you hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you now.
I was there, but I don't know why you can't hear me. So 1 and 255 is the last octet of IP address in this case of hostname.
Mm-hmm.
And byte 3, as I understand, divide this range on 3 columns. So 1, 2, 3 is the first line, then 4, 6, 5 second line, and
Yes.
the first column will be red, second column green, and third one blue. So
So this is what I must use instead of my implementation with the second loop.
Yes, that is why I wanted to show you how it is implemented right now.
I created if Mike can update or who screen is it.
So, Alexei,
yes.
What do you think is wrong here in this implementation, which is not corresponding to the current cluster we have in for Playground? I suggest to check. Elmer, could you please press a view file completely, so all of us get an idea what is in this file completely, and I think you will get the idea what is wrong with this.
Okay. Can you see now?
Yeah, we can see it.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think is wrong here? So as you can see, we match masters with IP 172.16.236 and range from 1 to 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we assign this group color red, green, blue in it if it is like 1 to 3. So let's imagine you assign this, so it will add Kubernetes OTLAB suffix to each of the of this matching, but we do not have this host. We do not create this Kubernetes OTLAB That is why it will not work, basically.
Yeah, why we don't create? We create then a server and.
Yeah, we create in a server, but when we generated salt minion ID, we did not have proper domain name, and due to this, salt minion generated its minion ID based on just host name without domain name. And then in order to change this, we need either to change Salt Minion ID or manually, or actually to unregister the minion, remove Salt Minion ID, it will be registered with a new host name. So that's also what you should take into consideration, that sometimes it is not what you expect to be. Okay. So Elmer, could you please fix this pull request in order to get it working this way?
But the way I already created new pull request. I created new pull request.
You created new pull request. Okay. Let me just check it.
I'm not sure about.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure about the syntaxes.
Okay, I need to actually run this pillar on virtual machine in order to check that it will actually work as it is expected. I have a couple of suggestions as well, but generally yes. Okay. Let's not waste time right now with this
Okay, no problem.
trying of this scheduler on my host, but let's have what we have now, and then we will replace it as soon as probably tomorrow. I will check that it is working, and we will do this on master file on the playground cluster. But right now let's keep on what we already did. But Elmer, could you please update the hostname assignment as well? Yeah. Could you please update this, remove this Kubernetes utilab Zafar from top SLS in order to...
This whole thing?
No, just, yes, just postfix. And commit. So I would like to emphasize what's wrong with this solution, what I proposed 1 month ago or so. It will, let's check, let's wait a little bit. So generally this solution propose host, it will create top SLS, a huge top SLS. So it will be 255 lines only for color assignment, which is just a waste of space when you do get pillars. It will also not flexible enough, because if you have more than one subnet, you're screwed, because in this subnet you need to create additionally a new lines of this schedulers with a different subnet name, and this also doesn't work. And the third option, why it is not a good example of scheduler, is that it will not work with it is using the salt minion ID, which is good for scheduler in Hetzner, because in Hetzner they use this IP and IP similar to the domain name, to the host name. But in production system we will have some host name is actually meaningful, so there is some naming convention with application server, some database server. When you look at the name, you can understand what this host is doing or what this VM is doing. So it might not work for this new naming convention solution. So there is 3 problems with current scheduler, and we will replace with something similar to what Kostya suggested today, but probably with what Kostya suggested, we will replace it already. But what we need to run it at least a couple of times to see that it is working what is expected. And I didn't see you didn't merge it, right? Yet.
No, not yet. Still in the pull request.
Okay. So I will merge it for the moment. I will merge this pull request, and let me check one thing. Did you remove scheduler from top SLS as well? No, I do not see that you removed scheduler. I see that you added red scheduler, blue scheduler, and gray scheduler, but you did not remove the old scheduler, which is actually a red scheduler, the replica of red scheduler. So what you need to do is also remove the scheduler file from top SLS and from pillars as well. The just scheduler without red, green, blue. That part.
Okay.
And you also need to remove the file itself, the scheduler. You understand what I mean?
Yeah, inside the red, green, blue folder?
No. Instead, in Kubernetes Playground pillars, we decide to create this red, green, blue color for our scheduler instead of basic scheduler, which is just copy paste of red scheduler, right?
Okay.
So let's just remove the scheduler which is on top level, like Kubernetes Playground pillars there.
This one.
Yeah.
So I will completely remove this file.
Yeah, for now you can completely remove the file. Yes. So, okay, let's check the pull request, and probably we have it updated 12 seconds ago, yeah. Good. So I'm merging it for now, but expect that probably tomorrow we'll have something different. Good. So within a minute, we will have three hosts, three groups of hosts executing different states in different time, which is just enough in order to get zero downtime upgrade for us. And let's prepare before the zero downtime upgrade. Let's read the documentation available on Confluence. There is a documentation available for of the upgrade. Alexei, could you please take over Elmer's screen sharing and share your screen, open the Confluence of DevOps namespace. It's Alexei.
DevOps.
Yeah, there are DevOps stacks 2.1.
Which one?
And cluster upgrade, I think that's the one. Automated cluster upgrade. Automated cluster upgrade is. So, think like clone Kubernetes, git checkout of some particular branch, build it. We will not do, of course, because I already done this for version 1.3. Probably the next version you will do it yourself. Scroll down a little bit. You can see that a little bit lower again. So I already did the push. So we need to start with promote of kubelet, kubeproxy, and kubectl. We need to figure out the MD5 sum of the binaries and the latest version we have. So currently we are going to deploy version 1.2.3. How to do this? There is an S3 autolab. It's our own cloud. You know where is our own cloud? S3. S3. Yes. So there is shared, folder shared, public, and kubebeans.
Directory or file?
Yeah, kubebeans directory. Kubebeans, yes, yeah. And you can see there are a couple of files, kubeproxy, for instance, or just take one of them. Let's say kubeproxy 1.2.3. That's download to your directory. And we need to figure out the MD5 sum of this file. I do not know how to do this on Windows. Sorry, I have no idea.
Ooh.
Now we need to figure out MD5 sum of this binary.
Uh-huh. So we need to watch inside.
No, we do not need to watch inside. We need to execute MD5 if it would be Linux or iOS X.
Mhm.
We execute MD5 sum and the file name, and it will give you the MD5 sum of the file. But generally, when I do the push, I also update. Currently, I am updating the.
Alexei,
So-
I posted in chat, in chat.
Mhm.
I don't know if it's working, but support Microsoft propose this command. Without SHI1,
Yeah, just MD5
MD5.
sum.
Like this.
I do not see what. Yeah, like if yeah,
So
and
in
the pass to the file name. Yeah, go ahead.
and file name.
Yeah,
Uh,
you see Kuba proxy. You see this, yeah.
FCIV is not
It's
recognized.
not really. Okay, so if you would be on Linux, on a proper operation
Maybe.
system,
Hmm?
you could do this, and you could get the MD5 sum. I send this in chat, but MD5 sum, it's called MD5 sum, the command. But as I already know this MD5.
Some exe. Maybe something like this.
Oh, you have it.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Go ahead and file name. File name.
Kuba proxy. Yes.
Yes. Go ahead.
Ah.
Yes. Perfect.
So, what we get?
So open the file pillars for Kuba beans. We have Kuba beans already in pillars. Did you actually change the? Did you get Git working on your host already or not?
Yes, it is Git. Yes.
Yeah. So open pillars repository.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Get the latest changes. So git pull.
I'm not sure.
Git pull. It's for pull.
Pull.
Yes. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Already up to date.
Are you sure it is not the fork?
It should not be the fork. I clone.
When did you clone it? Like recently? Because
I just use git clone and the path to the Kubernetes pillars.
Okay, good.
I'm not
So
really familiar yet.
if you believe there is no changes since then, okay. Let's just a second.
But I know Elmer already did some changes, so I should see them. Blue DNS.
Yeah, so Elmer did changes 11 minutes ago. So if you did the
My
clone,
directory. Since my directory is not up to date. Maybe somebody know how with Git download all changes.
Actually, you must check the configuration file of your Git. So it is like, let me just check it. So there is git remote show. I think it is git remote origin, I think.
Git remote separate, like separate command show. So origin.
So it is like this. Oh, Kostya gave git config get remote origin URL. Yeah, so as you can see, you are working in your fork. So you must, there are two options. You can do, you can set an upstream. Set upstream. So you can do like this. That's it. So it is like this. So it is git branch set upstream and the URL of pillars, playground pillars. You need to open this playground pillars, but not your local branch, but
yes,
not your fork.
labs platform.
Yes, playground pillars.
And
yes, the
all the way only current branch.
Yeah, everything, like everything is. Okay, I think it will work. And you need the branch name, I think. So set it my master origin, and your or you can do master and origin / master, something like this. I think it is. It is. Yeah.
So
it is.
git branch set upstream, and now the link or.
Yeah, I think it must be done origin master. I need to create a fork to test the commands. Probably I made some. Yeah, try try this one. But instead of set upstream, use set upstream 2.
Да.
In this
Yes,
case,
yes.
it
Origin master.
yeah. Let's go. Go ahead.
Branch master setup.
So do git fetch. I think it is this.
Fetch origin.
Git fetch upstream. It's called git fetch upstream. What's this? Upstream.
Not here.
Weird, because it was working on my side.
We can drop the repository and clone it again. Let's try. Second. Feel.
Aha. So I remember it was like, in order to simplify, you need to do this. I remember that there is a difference.
To speed up this action,
Can't
I
Vexage
just
go...
deleted the directory and clone it again.
Oh yeah, git remove at the
Yeah,
upstream. I think it will be like a name, not in command. So it can be used for pull, but by
Okay,
default push will be used his own repo.
Let's leave it for
no. Like let's
training.
Just copy this one, git remote it, yeah. Execute this one, and then you will be able to do this git fetch upstream. Go ahead. Yeah, and now git fetch upstream. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. You do not have access rights, though. So there is no. For some reason, you do not have. I have sent you not. Send you via this stage. You need to set it via probably HTTP, and you have access rights only with HTTP. Yes. So instead of this HTTPS, you need to copy. Go and copy the link of this. Yeah, full link with HTTPS or how you get it. Yeah. Yeah.
Remote upstream already.
Where did it exist? Change the name, stream 1, for example, to remove all the stream.
You can remove upstream.
How to do that?
Git remote. I think del. Remove. Git remote remove the name. In our case, it is upstream. Remove. Yes, go ahead. And now git fetch upstream. Good. So, and now git merge origin, I think git, just git merge and it should work, I think. Origin,
Already up to date.
origin master or upstream master. Or upstream master.
I think without variables it tried to merge all.
Yeah, the thing is that you
It is because I dropped my local repository and cloned it again. As I said, to speed up the the process, I did this.
Okay, do you have these folders? Yeah, you already have this blue, green. Good. So right now, check into Kubernetes directory. There is a file called kubebeans, I think.
Kubernetes playground pillars?
In Kubernetes playground pillars, but we do not have and check salt master in the top level. Go to the root of this repository and check salt master. I don't remember where we put this binaries definition. Salt master. In salt master, yes. No. Go back. Let
go to Kubernetes.
Do somebody remember where we put this kubebeans? Do a grep over this file.
Kubernetes config.sls.
Yeah, config.sls, yes. There is yes, kubebeans. You need to edit this and set what we already set, like kube proxy. I think we set. We got the MD5 sum of kube proxy, right?
Kube proxy version.
Yeah, you download it and set the MD5 sum to and version 1.3.
So I should copy paste the name of this file?
No, just the version 1.3.
Kubebeans dot. No, I see.
Yeah.
1.3.
But you are changing etcd. Look at the name.
Yes. etcd kubelet kube proxy.
I suggest to actually copy keep previous version and the new version, like two versions in the same time, because in case you need to roll back, you need some time to download the old binaries, and it is better to keep them there. You will perform the upgrade with only changing 4 lines instead of checking the MD5 sum again and do this mess again. Okay, so just copy paste everything what is version 1.2, right? Copy paste it, create new instances, and create and change the version to 1.2.3 to keep version 1.2.2 and 1.2.3 in the same file. Do you understand what I mean? Not really?
You think?
Yes. Just copy all this.
Kubelet and kube proxy or
everything. kubectl, kubelet, and kube proxy, they all have the different version. So just
Okay.
copy paste it.
Mm-hmm. And insert at the same file, yes?
The same file like below or
Mm-hmm.
above. Escape U. Escape U. Double point set paste. And go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so just make it visible the difference between these two. So make some space between all.
Mm-hmm.
No, not here.
Uh-huh. I see. Here. Mm-hmm.
Yes. And then one of them, you change the version 1.2.3 everywhere.
For all. Even if we
For
download
all,
only
yeah.
Kube proxy.
Yes, for all of them.
Mm-hmm.
And change the MD5 sum to what you have, what we got. So currently we got only MD5 sum for kube proxy.
Mm-hmm. Do remember where I did it? Somewhere.
So do you hear me, right?
Yes.
Because I got lost for a couple of minutes.
But Yaroslav, what is the default username and password for SSH container that we deployed? Something
So
like that. I love Kubernetes, I think, password.
Yes. So meanwhile, I'm checking the password. I copy paste the kubelet, kubeproxy, and kubectl MD5 sums already. And for you, Kostya, I will.
Yaroslav.
We lost him.
I'm the moderator
Okay.
now.
Yeah, user.
Okay.
Yeah.
But streaming is still with us.
So you lost me again, right?
Mm-hmm.
Password is in chat, and I copy pasted the MD5 sums of the files, so you can just copy from shared document and paste to your YAML file to speed up the process. And username Kubernetes. Did you copy paste already, Alexei?
The password, yes.
No. You
No.
share documents and the file of.
What you share?
There is MD5 sums of the files already prepared for you.
Mm-hmm.
So just copy paste just to prevent wasting of time. Right now we all know how to create MD5 sum of the file.
Mm-hmm.
So we do not need to waste time on it. No. No, it will again, each time you remove from Vim, it will add to the buffer what you just removed as a copy. So you need to remove it and then
and
copy
copy
paste.
again. Okay.
Or you can use other buffer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
Save, commit, push, pull request, I don't know. Create pull request if you. So if you, after you create, you go to your branch and create a pull request actually.
Mm-hmm.
That is platform engineering, but you need to go to your branch, Alexei something.
Why?
Huh?
Why to Moibra?
Because because you push to your own branch, right? All this mess was because you were checking. There is a fork. You created a fork. Go to Bitbucket and find the. Yes.
No.
Kubernetes playground. What are you doing? You push to where? To Alexei, right? Or no?
I believe I pushed to OT Labs.
OT Labs.
No, you push to your own. No, OT Labs, yes.
OT Labs.
Yes.
Got confused with the previous steps we did. So updated, right?
Yes.
No.
No.
So go to the top level of playground pillars and try to. Yeah, it was updated 39 seconds ago.
Mm-hmm.
So what will happen next? If you right now execute high state on right now, we also need to change the cluster version to version 1.2.3, as you can see, in order to change to actually perform the upgrade of version. The version is set to version 1.2.2. You see, cluster version. This cluster version file is to set. Do you hear me, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. This cluster version parameter is to set binaries, which we just set in the pillars. So we set the binary, let's say 1.2.2, or currently we set 1.2.3. So we must update this cluster version to 1.2.3. But go to the documentation on Confluence about the upgrade, automatic upgrade. Yes. So check. I think you must do this 2 hours before the actual upgrade. Change this Kuba beans 2 hours before the actual upgrade, because it must download the binaries. This promoter will download the binaries, but after the previous change I did, like this week, you can run the Kuba beans right away, I think. So let's just update cluster version. And there is also Docker images file. You also must update the version from 1.2.2 to 1.2.3. And I think, to prevent guys from sleeping, I think, Marius, can you go ahead and change the other versions, cluster version and Docker images version? Marius? Yeah, can you go ahead and update it? Share your screen, please.
Yes. 1 second.
I think it is worth to have some 5-10 minutes break, right? In order
Yes.
to get everybody in shape. So let's have like 5 minutes, 10 minutes break. Probably I will move to other meeting room, because that one should be available in 5 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
meanwhile, let's. Marius, you can update files, so we will check this later on the Bitbucket already. Okay.
Okay.
So, guys, are we here?
Yes.
Yes.
Good. So, who was like Marius, right? Was trying to do something. Do you see Marius' screen already or no?
No, 1 second. Shall I do? I share the screen. I don't know if it's working because we have a lot of issue with the connection here.
The proxy again?
I don't
Yeah.
know. Somebody's downloading something here because yesterday and until it was working fine.
Okay, it's working fine. I can see the screen.
Okay, what I need to do now, because from what I see, all the files here were
Updated, right?
updated.
And what you need to do is to change the cluster version.
Cluster version.
Yeah, I do not see it. Yeah, cluster version 1.2.2 right now, but you need to set it to 3. And there is also Docker images, the other file. That other file, yeah. You were checking. You should grab for tag actually.
It's not in
And I
Kubernetes.
think it is not in Kubernetes right now. Yeah, in Docker images file.
Yes.
So you need to change the file, the version tag to 3.
All.
Yeah, all of them. Yeah. So generally, the upgrade procedure is updating 4 lines generally. After you had prepared the MD5 sums, you created these files, the MD5 sums. You push. Yeah, commit, push.
Docker images in controller version.
No, it's not controller version, and it is like cluster version.
The correct version 1.2.3. Yes.
Yes. Then yeah, push. And let's wait what will happen. Because the cluster should get updated to version 1.2.3 within 1 hour. We set a proper scheduler, and this scheduler is telling us that that we must create some changes. Yeah.
Here I need to see 1.2.3. Which is the proper method to check the version? By looking here to see the containers.
So the proper method that's actually described in the document what Kostya was looking. Could you please open it as well? It's on Confluence.
Yes. Yes.
It is on Confluence, the DevOps namespace.
Yes.
Stacks, yes. So at the end, you can see
testing.
that, yeah, testing. You can, yeah, it's not. And monitor cluster, you can do, you see the monitor cluster. Yeah, and monitor cluster, the word is and monitor cluster. Why? Yes. Yes. So you can execute this. Node and pods. I think node and pod is just enough. Yes.
And output as wide or
You can do wide as well. So there is not much differences because the scheduler was not running. So we can wait for how many minutes? Oh, we need to wait for another 20 minutes. So, well, I propose to run to run high state on node 1 and 4.
okay.
On a separate window. Okay? Yeah, we watch this and we have a separate window and we run high state to pretend that we're executing this scheduler for red hosts.
So this I will leave the command to run.
Yeah,
here.
to run, yes, and execute. But you need to be sudo for this, you need to be root.
Correct. Default
1 and 4.